Hi, I will show my the waterproof ink platinum. I received this product today. I ordered this one from Amazon 3 weeks ago, and then it was delivered from Japan for taking 3 weeks. And I'm very happy to show the how it worked. And I just interested in that watercolor painting, the ink and wash, or sometimes line and wash, or urban sketch or something. And I just follow the YouTube tutorial Peter Sheeler's one. His one is very interesting for the pen and wash. His main the tutorial is for the pen and wash item, the category. So I follow his the tutorials, and then easy to follow. And I'm a beginner, and then I want to compare all the different brand of paints. So I applied a different ultramarine for the color, the sky color. So that looks a little bit different. And interesting, very interesting. And I also compare with a different paper. That one is a Bokenford 190 gram per square meter. And this paper is the Canson drawings. So I just use this sketchbook 220 gram. And although paper is reasonably good, actually the Russian pen and ink painting, not just for the under the cotton paper, that is enough. So I was so interested in the pen and wash painting, so I want to buy that the refill ink. I use the Starpie, a Starpie that is very famous, but that one is very thick, and this one is very fine. So I apply this pen for my pen and wash the paints. And this one is very stably good, but it's gone very quickly. So I want to use a refill ink. And I love a fountain pen, so I use this one for a long time. Even though previous I just use different brands, but about 15 years ago I used Lamy, and I've used for a long time, so it was worn out. So I just scotch taped not to be lost. So the next video I will review the fountain pen. That was so interesting story in the fountain pen. And I bought this one for waterproof ink. So people just say the waterproof ink makes some blocking, so we should not use a expensive one. So I bought a very cheap one, but unbelievably good for the price. That one is US dollar, about to within $3 without any delivery fee from the AliExpress. So next video I will just review that Jinhao these brands of pen. There are different model, but I will just compare with and the quality. And I will use this pen for non-waterproof ink, normal Parker ink. And I will just use this waterproof ink with the carbon ink. This box says I can just roughly understand the Chinese and then the Japanese. This product is for calligraphy and ultra fine and carbon ink, and then that is waterproof, and also light fastness is good. So it can be used for the official document to keep for a long time. And that is a 66cc. And there is somehow to use refill ink. Inside there is just a little bit plastic cap inside to make comfortable, convenient to refill ink. So I've already refilled the ink in my fountain pen. And this one is made in Japan. So I will show how they work. I will just compare three with the first one is just Starpie. Starpie. Second one is the platinum waterproof. There are different waterproof ink for the calligraphy. But I just first choose this one that they have a good name for the waterproof ink. And third, I will just show the normal Parker ink. Waterproof. So I will compare. That is the interesting thing is waterproofing. This carbon ink should be careful. That one is good, the waterproof, but we need some time to make it fully dry. So Starpie is very stable and persistent. So when we draw some flower, and just right after we just apply the color, but it is very clear and then perfect waterproof. But interesting thing is the calligraphy one first just right after apply the color, then terribly just disperse and then spoil your product. The important thing is this one should be waiting until dry, fully dry. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes. So once we draw something and waiting about 2 or 3 minutes, just to take a cup of coffee, then apply the paints. And the Parker ink one is just draw and apply the ink. Even better, but that one is still dispersed. You can notice that slowly disperse. And I will make it dry. Means until dry. So I think that one is already safely dry. Yeah. Yeah. So it is not fully dried, but once dry, that is good for the waterproof. But the Parker ink one, even it is dried, but that is the same dried, but still dispersed slowly. This is not dispersed anymore. So I will draw a little bit more. Nowadays, there are beautiful the friendship bridges in Australia, even though the flowers already gone, but that one is waterproof, and this one is normal ink. So I will just apply some paints. So taking a little bit, and until it is dry, I will just compare with the Starpie. Starpie is always good, but the feeling, if it is the waterproof is very good, but the feeling, the pen feeling is this one is better. There is a little bit not consistent, but that one is line is stable. So Still good. But once it is dried, that one is the best. So it's important, very important, 2 or 3 minutes until dry. If not, very careful. I will apply color here. The pen and wash painting is easy because we've already outlined, so we don't just focus on the details or shade. So that one is good for the beginners to apply the colors. And this is a non-waterproof ink. Sometimes we can just use a non-waterproof ink for our part, but a little bit dark. But this one is a clear. Yes, compared with the platinum waterproof ink one, and this is Parker ink non-waterproof one. Yeah, so if you want to have a look at Starpie one is also same. Just right after, but still same. So pen and wash is very quickly. We can just paint. I like that the quick one. Yeah, thank you for watching my video for the review the carbon ink, or sometimes we call it the waterproof ink, the calligraphy ink. So yeah, I'm happy with this brand, and then next time I will try another brand too, and also I will review the Jinhao cheap fountain pen, how they work for the writing or some painting, and I will also review compare with this brand and the Lamy. They just uh, they just introduced it, a very similar one, but I don't know about that one is a fake one or real brand. But anyway, they just made this one just only 90 cents, but the same, what, just a little bit difference of the feeling of the pen points. Anyway, next time I will just come the review for fountain pen, and then I will just give you more details. And also, I just developed my website, the art.sharelink.com, during my journey for the watercolor painting. I had a lot of questions and I want to know a lot of things, so I implemented my website to share with my knowledge. And if someone, if you are interested in, then you can have a look my website, art.sharelinking.com. Then you can find a lot of information, and then the YouTube video by category. Thank you.